spiller lidt demo, fordi at jeg spiller bare, fordi jeg bare spiller kick-off. Ej, fuck det.
A really exciting night ahead of us here at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon to help me describe all the action, and we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, I hope you are as excited as me to start the Champions League. Always a special atmosphere. Both teams will be hoping for a long journey, or it may be very, very short. We're about to find out.
Here's Mbappe. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Alphonse Areola starts in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. Marco Verratti starts alongside Ander Herrera in the engine room. And up front, Kylian Mbappe plays alongside Edinson Cavani. And this is how it looks for Chelsea. Kepa is given the green light in goal. Azpilicueta starts with Marcos Alonso in the fullback positions. N'Golo Kanté starts alongside Jorginho in the centre of midfield. And Olivier Giroud is given the vote of confidence in attack. Often tempting to blow your whistle straight away, but the referee let it flow and then went back and handed out the yellow card.
Well, he thought he got away with it, hadn't he? He looked over his shoulder, then all of a sudden the referee's there with a yellow card.
And Neymar running towards goal.
Fuck!
Might still be able to do a bit of damage. An exciting talent who has everything a forward needs to be successful. Lee, what are you expecting from Mbappe?
Well, basically, you've got to keep him out of the box because he's got such a brilliant finishing ability that you give him half a yard, he will score. So keep him as far away from your goal as possible.
Ander Herrera. Verratti now. A good and a throw-in forthcoming. Well, PSG have been in building mode for many a year now, and make no mistake, Lee, the Champions League would be the most coveted prize of all for them to win.
Yeah, absolutely. The group stages in the past have not been a real problem for them, but it's just getting over that final.
A really sumptuous ball. Kovacic. Tremendous block.
Yeah. Sort of sprint.
Well, I can remember watching PSG when they didn't have the attached glamour that is part of the story now. It's almost intriguing watching them in the Champions League these days, Lee.
Well, it is when they're in a position to go out really and buy any player they want. That does not give you an advantage, especially when it comes to winning your own league, but also in the Champions League as well.
Useful looking ball. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. This is Neymar. And it's a really good-looking Paris Saint-Germain attack. What will they do next? Accurate ball in towards the near post. Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
Mateo Kovacic. Now, this might pay dividends. And it's with Pedro. He must finish. And the goalkeeper, as you would expect, once again doing his job.
Yeah, that's it, his job. Get behind the ball and save it.
Fired towards Edinson Cavani at the back post. A goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, that's like the other end, the striker putting it in the net. The goalkeeper has to keep it out.
Are they going to forge ahead? It could be up for grabs. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Here's Pedro.
Full up defender.
And he's got the beating of his opponent. Cut out by Kimpembe. And that is that half-time. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Pedro. Conte. Real chance. It's got to be. And sadly, you've got to say, miles off target.
Well, if it had just bent it or maybe just gone for a bit more accuracy. Instead, he went for the strong shot and he just fluffed his lines.
Verratti. Kylian Mbappe, such a burgeoning talent, but if he analyses this performance, and you're going to analyse this performance, is he going to be cross with himself?
Well, as we can see from the stats, PSG enjoying the bulk of possession here, but really possession doesn't score your goals. You need to be a little bit more forceful in front of goal. They need to get the shots away.
Giroud. Surely! Well, they just couldn't make it happen. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. That is excellent pressure high up the pitch. Cavani. Here's Mbappe. This is Neymar. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
Edinson Cavani now. Abraham. Mateo Kovacic. Now the attack promising as it was, scuppered there. Here's Mbappe. Now Meunier. Neymar waiting to take it on.
Goalkeeping.
Oh, he can't believe the goalkeeper saved that. That's brilliant.
Here's Kovacic. Conte. Wonderfully weighted pass. The timing was perfect. It had to be. Bernat. That is excellent pressure high up the pitch. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. N'Golo Conte. This could be an interesting avenue. Cavani. Mbappe. The offside flag.
Offside there,
yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
Look along the line.
Poor pass under no real pressure. Cavani. And he takes on the... Can he give them the lead? And he's fired it against the post.
Kæft for det heldigt, at han ikke scorer.
They will now make use of...
Nej, ikke uden i hvert fald. Køb lige lidt mere angrebstaktik. Næste væk, der. Det er bare baneangreb.
Substitutes bench.
Fint.
Well, it was so close there, Derek, to taking the lead. Just can't believe that the woodwork has saved the goalkeeper on that occasion.
Verratti now. Di Maria. And options in the centre. Back from the byline. We wondered if a goal was forthcoming, but it has arrived.
deadlock has been broken. Not long to go now. How will that affect the opposition?
And back in business, advantage PSG. And they keep the ball, advantage Chelsea. On the ball, Azpilicueta. Jorginho. Verratti. In the second half, trailing, albeit by a small margin. How should they be viewing this task, Lee?
Well, Chelsea will feel that because the game is so close, there's another goal out there. They need to pile on the pressure, more balls in the box, more intensity, force the issue.
Useful ball to the near post. I must admit, I thought he was going to score with that header.
Yeah, it was a quality cross, and he gets up well, and it's just wide.
The referee has gone back now to hand out the yellow card. Opted for the laissez-faire approach. Most would say good refereeing, Lee.
No, it's absolutely spot on. Keep the game going as long as you can, but then you can always go back and book him after the ball's gone out of play. Good refereeing.
Running towards goal. Still alive. And that is all for this game. It's